And moment of truth. Let's get a bite of this gorgeous chicken francese here, and I'll tell you what it tastes like in 1 second. Hello everybody, hope you're having a great day. Chef George is here, taking you step by step to make the famous chicken francese with lemon and butter sauce. Looking forward to the class. Let's start. Using a very sharp knife, place your chicken breast and horizontally make like about 7 to 8 horizontal slices by sliding your knife along. As I'm doing, it's very simple, very easy, and that's how I get my chicken sliced horizontally like such. To start making the chicken, there's 2 steps for the dish. The first step, preparing the chicken. The second step is the sauce. We're starting with the first step, which is preparing the chicken. We have great chicken slices here, thinly sliced, and we have here some flour. I'm gonna get some of the seasoning, which is a black pepper in this dish, nothing else in there. And we're gonna coat the slices of chicken in the flour, both sides, tap it. Next step, crack open 1 egg or 2, it depends how much chicken you have, and whisk it very well. I'm gonna give you a tip. A little bit of heavy cream or light cream or milk, whatever you have. Add about a tablespoon of that. Whisk it very well. Tap it the other side, and off it goes in a bath of eggs. So it goes in here, and I'm gonna just make sure that it's coated very well with the egg. Just whisk the egg here, nothing more than that. After that, we have a very hot pan here. Has about 4 tablespoons of hot vegetable oil for frying. And I'm going to take my chicken out of here, and I'm going to drop it right there in the hot oil very gently like such, and the oil should be very hot here, and another piece it goes in here. It's like you're frying an omelet. You fry each side for only 2 minutes. 2 minutes only. I'm going to fry that, and you can see it's coming up like an omelet over here. Only takes 2 minutes exactly. 2 minutes have passed, and I'm looking for a golden color, so I'm turning the chicken over and I have a beautiful golden color here. And the other piece, same scenario, another 2 minutes. At that point in time, as soon as you turn your chicken, turn your stove off and count 1 more minute, and you receive it in a paper towel here. So I have a dish here with a paper towel. 2 minutes have passed, total cooking time for the other side, and that's a beautiful golden color chicken. Okay guys, so the next stop, you're gonna make the sauce. So there are 2 steps. One was preparing the chicken. We've done that already. Now we're preparing the sauce. So we have fresh lemon. We have very basic ingredients. Some butter, basic shallots. If you guys don't use shallots, onions fine, either or. So I have shallots, I have onion. I'm gonna use only 1. I feel like shallots today, so I'm gonna use this baby here. 1 lemon and a little bit of butter here. I'm not gonna use all of this. To start the sauce, you wanna actually peel the shallots like such. I'm gonna show you how to peel it. Cut it to 2 pieces. Get the first and the second skin off with your fingers. Get it out of the way and take any excess skin in this board. Make sure it's clean and no skin. Now, with a very sharp knife, make like a couple of incisions in this shallots like such, and a horizontal incision like such. Place your knife flat in the cutting board and just keep the knife does the work for you. You don't have to do anything else. So 1 more time, 1, 2, 1 horizontal, and you just keep going with this beautiful little dice. That's how we dice shallots. In a very nice hot pan, I'm gonna bring my pan in a second here. In a very nice hot pan, I'm gonna drop some of the shallots in here, and also about 1.5 tablespoons of butter. So 1.5 tablespoons of butter is gonna go in this pan, and I'm gonna drop my diced shallots here. Don't make so many objects. Try to be efficient so you don't have too many dishes to clean. Dropped my shallots in here, and I'm waiting for the shallots to saute. So the shallots are gonna saute in a minute. While this is happening, I have something else to do here, guys. I'm gonna get my lemon going here, and to get the juice out of the lemon, you're gonna just do this to your lemon, massage it so it will rest and get some more juice out of it. So I'm gonna get the maximum amount of juice out of this beautiful lemon. Cut it to 2 pieces and get the juice out of the lemon in here. And put your fingers out. My fingers are clean, my hands are clean, so I'm just gonna receive any seeds. Sometimes you find a couple of seeds, and this lemon is actually nice and kind to me, so I don't have any seeds in here, and that's the perfect lemon. If you have any seeds in there, drop them in the garbage and don't put them in your sauce, otherwise you're gonna spill your sauce. And I'm gonna keep this skin and do the next piece also. I'm gonna do the next piece here. And now I'm gonna go check in my shallots here, see what's going on with those babies. When we chefs cook in the kitchen, we usually flip the pan around like that. You can flip the pan if you want to. You can use like any tool, a tongue or a spoon. Move your shallots around till it's perfectly golden color. Once the shallots are perfectly golden color, gonna add about a teaspoon of flour, just flour. I season my flour with some black pepper or white pepper, whatever you wish. About a spoon and a half of this white flour here. Move it around. So the shallots are golden. You don't want to brown your shallots. You want to keep them to golden color. Stir this flour around. Cook this flour for about a minute or so until you actually make this flour doesn't taste raw anymore. You want to cook your flour. Very important step and a very important tip for you to actually cook the flour for about 30 seconds or a minute. Lower your flame down, and then the next step I'm going to have to get some of this white wine. I have here about a tablespoon of white wine in here. I'm going to add the white wine to the pan. And I got that wine to cook, so I want to cook the alcohol out of that cooking wine. You can use any drinking wine, such as Riesling, Pinot Grigio will work. I'm using cooking wine, that's fine. Also have here a little bit of the chicken stock. I have here about a cup of the chicken stock, it goes in here. I'm using just a cup of this chicken stock, it goes in there. To follow by a touch of black pepper for seasoning. I don't use any salt since I've been using the cooking wine. It does have already salt, so I'm not going to do anything with the salt. Stir the sauce, stir it around, and cook it for about 3 minutes. So now guys, I zest the skin of the lemon. So I'm zesting the skin of the lemon. You could use about a piece of it, you don't have to use the whole thing. And I'm going to go with this zest here in this pan. Just brush it and just go there. Then I'm going to add the chicken. I'm going to add my chicken. 2 pieces of the chicken pre-cooked already to the sauce, and the color is going to turn kind of orange in a second once it gets in. And now I'm cooking the chicken. Is about 3 minutes already in the sauce, so it looks like that. It's not fully cooked yet, but it's getting there. And I'm using a medium flame here to get this chicken sauteed and leaking its natural juices in the sauce, and keep turning the chicken over every now and then, every 30 seconds or so. You want to also spoon your sauce over those slices of the chicken so you get that deliciousness out of that sauce inside that chicken. So I'm trying to paste the chicken as I'm going along and not allowing my chicken to actually dry out. At that point in time, I'm going to get my lemon juice. Remember you guys, we already squeezed the lemon here. I'm going to add half of my lemon juice here to the sauce to get me that caramelization happening and also give me that sweetness I'm expecting from that delicious sauce. And if your sauce gets too creamy, too thick like that, it's very easy, you can fix it. You can add a dash of the chicken stock here so it gives me some of this moisture back again. And if it does dry out so fast, you know that your flame is too high, so what you want to do, you want to go lower just a fraction in your flame. And at that point in time, I'm going to go and prepare my vegetable or my pasta, which I will be serving with. It's your choice here, and I'll be back in a few seconds. So now the chicken is perfectly ready, about 7 minutes. A dollop of butter, it's an option here. If you want to get some intensity and deliciousness to that sauce, just deglaze with a little bit of butter here, and that will give you the creaminess for the sauce, and it's going to give it some richness as well. I like the richness in my sauce. It's a very simple sauce, like we said, so we don't want it to be like boring. We want it to be like very also delicious. So this is perfect, delicious, nice sauce, and then the rest of the butter does its work by itself, and it's going to melt, of course. And now in a very nice plate here, I have a beautiful square plate. I'm going to dish my chicken. I'm going to slice in this side, and I'm going to slice another piece. I'm going to put another piece here of those other slices. Now I get some of that delicious sauce and I just glaze it there. And once you actually have that texture and that consistency going, and the sauce is hugging that piece of the chicken, you know that you made a beautiful, delicious sauce. This is what I call a perfect Francaise sauce. And let the butter melt. Don't worry if you see a little bit of butter here. I wanted that to show in the dish so it looks beautiful and rich, and we like that. Now I have some side here of roasted vegetable. You can do steamed vegetable, whatever you like, and place your vegetable however you like them to be. You can put 1 slice of zucchini here and 1 over there. Just drop the rest of the vegetable here. Get some of this green beans, 1 each side, some more of this great vegetable here. That's very delicious. It's wonderful. I'm very hungry. I can smell it. I wish you do too. So make it look as pretty as you can. You don't have to go crazy. And now I have a little bit of the green onion, whatever greens you have. You could use parsley, you could use green onion. I have a bit of both, and you add some kind of elegance to the dish. I like when I cook for somebody that add elegance, so it looks like we've been to the restaurant. It's like what you have if you go out to a great Italian restaurant. You're gonna have some decoration going. Bit of parsley, of course. This will add also another green dimension to the dish. A little bit of black pepper. And one more thing, and last thing is a little bit of the lemon zest here. I'm gonna add some of that rest of the remaining lemon zest. Italian cuisine is all about simplicity, not wasting anything. Known as mamas in Italy, they cook delicious food, most delicious in my opinion, with very little ingredients, inexpensive. That dish you will pay out in the restaurant about $30 for. Here it is, it cost me about $2.50. How about that, guys? Okay, hungry man, moment of truth. Let's get a bite of this gorgeous chicken francese here. And I'll tell you what it tastes like in 1 second. However, it's cooked perfectly inside white. That means it's cooked. The shallots are caramelized in the outside. Anyway, let's get this in my mouth. True, honest chicken francese. I love that dish. And I hope you try it at home. It's very inexpensive. That's what you go out to eat in the restaurant and you pay $30, $40 for that. I suggest you give it a try. It's very easy. Follow the video one more time. It's not hard at all. You can make it. I did it, so you guys can too. I appreciate you watching me and taking all of this time. If you have any questions, feel free to drop me a link below. I would love to hear from you guys. And if you're wondering what kind of cooking equipments I use and how can I make that sauce so fast, check the links below. You will see all the equipments I use and how you purchase that. I appreciate your time again. And don't forget to subscribe. It's very important to me. I really appreciate it. And like my video, of course, and share it. I look forward to see you again in a different cooking episode of The Traveling Chef, your favorite chef. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon.